Know your worth. A parable about how much you are worth. One day, a young man came to an old sage and said, "I've come to you because I feel so worthless and miserable that I don't even want to live. Everyone around me keeps saying I'm a failure, a fool, an idiot. Please help me." The sage glanced briefly at the young man and said hurriedly, "Sorry, but I'm very busy right now and can't help you. I have an urgent matter to resolve." After thinking for a moment, he added, "But if you agree to help me with my task, I will gladly help you in return." "Of course," the young man muttered, bitterly noting how once again he was pushed aside. "Good," said the sage, and removed a small ring with a beautiful stone from his left pinky finger. "Take the horse and ride to the marketplace. I urgently need to sell this ring to repay a debt. Try to sell it for the highest price you can, but under no circumstances accept less than a gold coin. Hurry and return as quickly as possible." The young man took the ring and rode off. Upon arriving at the marketplace, he began offering the ring to the merchants. At first, they looked at it with interest, but as soon as they heard the price of a gold coin, they immediately lost interest. Some laughed openly at him, others simply turned away. Only one elderly merchant kindly explained that a gold coin was far too high a price for such a ring. "You might get a copper coin for it, maybe a silver one at best," he said. Hearing this, the young man became very upset. He remembered the sage's instruction not to lower the price below a gold coin. After approaching dozens of people in the market and failing, he mounted his horse and returned. Disheartened by his failure, he entered the sage's home. "Teacher, I couldn't complete your task," he said sadly. "The best offer I got was a few silver coins, but you told me not to accept less than a gold one. But this ring isn't worth that much." "You just spoke some very important words, my son," the sage replied. "Before trying to sell the ring, it would have been wise to determine its true value. Who better to do that than a real expert in gems? A jeweler? Ride to the jeweler and ask him how much he would offer for the ring. But whatever he says, do not sell it. Bring the ring back to me afterward." The young man mounted his horse again and went to the jeweler. The jeweler carefully examined the ring through a magnifying glass, weighed it on a small scale, and finally said, "Tell your master I can't pay more than 58 gold coins for it right now, but if he gives me time, I can buy it for 70. 70 gold coins? The young man exclaimed with joy, thanked the jeweler, and galloped back. "Sit down," said the sage after listening to the young man's enthusiastic report. "And know, my son, that you are like this ring, precious and unique. Only a true expert can recognize your true worth. So why do you wander the marketplace, expecting your value to be determined by the first person you meet? The value of your life is determined by how much you value yourself, and that depends on who you believe yourself to be. Paradoxically, when you realize your true nature, unbound by name, form, or circumstance, life begins to shine like a heavenly treasure. Be who you are and strive to become the best version of yourself. Do not seek validation from people, only God knows your true worth.